Alright, ladies and gents, a little Warframe, a little sponsored Warframe, as is clearly disclosed there on the screen. Hard to miss, really. But Twitch is busted right now. Hoping things do clear up a little bit. My dashboard is currently not working at all as to whether or not things are going to work for everyone else. Were people asking, am I live yet? Well, I've been live like 10 minutes ago. So I have a feeling that that would be a problem for some people. It is a little good to be back, honestly. I spent a good amount of time at one point playing Warframe. As confusing a game as it is, and it frequently is, let's be completely frank about that, especially with the new user experience perhaps not really being as good as it could be, to say the least. But there's new stuff. Can we turn this motion blur off? Is there any way to do that? Because there's a lot of motion blur, and we really don't need that on. There it is. Probably turn bloom off as well. And depth of field. Some of that stuff is just excessive, frankly. Well, let's head to the Plains of Idlin and see what's going on with that, because that is the main new part of this expansion. It's a sort of open world, big area where a bunch of stuff happens. You'd be forgiven for not knowing where it is. You have to go through Cetus on Earth, and then you can access it. And we're just going to go through there. I believe I'm set to solo play, so I shouldn't have anyone adding into my group. Yeah, it's very much a wiki game. Like, they do need to work on that. They still need to work on it. Once you sort of figure things out and set your own goals, it's fine. When you're still dealing with the idea that you have no idea what's going on, that in itself is something of a problem. And it is a game that can certainly be quite confusing to the newer player. I mean, it's confusing to returning players as well. It's like, oh god, I don't remember what anything does, what anything is, bloody hell. So, it's a beautiful area, there's no doubt about that. A lot of things to do in it, and one of those is fishing, apparently, so I'm told. I'm gonna spend an opportunity to level up my weapons. I picked up these nifty dual shotguns that fire faster the more you hit with them, which is kind of ridiculous. I heard about the spearfishing thing. I'm gonna try it. I think I need to go to the town and buy some spearfishing stuff there. That's my understanding of it at any rate. So I'll probably do that, and we can do a little bit of fishing. I think it's this way if I want to go back to the town. 250 standing. Yeah. Again, how on earth do I get that? That's like the biggest thing with it. We've got this brand new area with a bunch of stuff, and it just doesn't give you even the slightest idea about how any of it works. Do bounties, get rep, buy spears. Sounds cool. Do you have to pick up a bounty anywhere? So what we're going to do is we're going to crowdsource all information from the chat, because there are people there that actually know what they're talking about. Complete a bounty mission. Okay, they have a bounty giver. All right, let's head into the town and see if we can find the bounty giver then.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
I think I just formed my Boltor, and I'm trying to level up my Dexter and these twin Comac shotguns as well, so it's like, the Boltor's good, but I wanted to former it so it'll get even better. Near the gate is a bounty guy. Sounds cool. Probably where all these guys are surrounding, right? You can see why it's called Fashion Frame. I mean, I admit, the amount of customization you can do in this game is ludicrous and is really awesome. There's also a weapon customization system now where you can build weapons from parts.
Head out on the plains and show me what you can do.
Sounds good to me. Bounties. Kill Grineer. Sounds great. Capture the Grineer commander. Oh Christ, hotfix coming in 3 minutes. Let's see what happens. Alright, we'll start with this, like, little easy one. And then we'll see where it goes from there. Because with my weapons sort of in a I don't have the full mod setup with them yet, because I'm going through the full mod process. I'm not 100% sure I can take anything better than that. Melee weapons only. What? Was that a part of it? Or was that just someone saying do that? Missions are 3-staged. Good to know. Yeah, so people watching the stream can kind of use what I'm learning from people in chat that know more than I do to also learn what's going on, which, again, why do I drown? Which really shouldn't be necessary. That's the thing about the game. Like, that stuff should not be necessary. It should very clearly be taught, but it's not. And you've got a really helpful subreddit and a really awesome wiki, but Jesus, you know, there's a lot of stuff you could very easily put into the game to explain this stuff. Alright, murder stuff. That shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, these are very low level. That's fine. That'll give me an opportunity to level up my... these ridiculous shotguns. Look at what they do. They just fucking murder everything. They are so good. I was gonna say, like, I was playing around in the planes earlier, and the aerial stuff was really awesome. Like, I was being attacked by aircraft and shit, and that felt really cool. Apparently, once you get your Archwing, you can fly and actually fight the aircraft, which also sounds great as to how you get access to that Archwing here. Again, that is another freaking mystery. Yes, I think I may have picked a slightly too easy mission here, but whatever. You know, if we're gonna earn some rep, then we're gonna earn some rep. I know you can still glide without the Archwing. Yeah, define glide. I wouldn't even know how to do that. Archwing's dojo research, right. Okay, well, I have a dojo. I could make one. But, well, yeah, well, I mean, you can do that, I know that, but it's not quite the same thing as flying around in an Archwing, is it? Not really. Like, the main thing that I enjoyed about Warframe, and still do, is that the combat is really, really fun, and everything else is sort of just a setting for that combat to happen. So, as much as the game is absolutely, without question, a giant grind, that's not actually what matters. The combat is what matters. What you get around that isn't really so important. These fucking dual shotgun pistol things are ridiculous. I love it. It's like they just put a huge amount of really fun weapons in the game and just say, hey, play with them. And I'm like, yeah, I will play with them. And that's good enough for me. You know, you can burn some good time on a game like that. It's like playing Dynasty Warriors. Same reason people play Dynasty Warriors. Only, you know, free and Space Ninjas. Like, if people don't like the grind, it's the same sort of thing that I said when Jen did her video about it. If people don't like the grind, as it were, like, the whole game is the grind. That's sort of the whole point of it. I think for a lot of people, they just wanted more story content, which is fine, you know, and they have put some good stuff in there. There's just definitely not enough of it. Alright, did I win? I don't know, but there's still stuff firing at me.
This Grineer detachment
Nope.
is running low on material. Let's hasten the process by taking out one of their armored supply hulks.
Alright, let's go get him. Swap back over my bolt off for the time being. Yeah, I've heard the rewards for this area are currently really kind of crappy. Definitely need to do something about that. I just love the feeling of movement in this game, though. So cool. I'm not even like the best at it, and it still feels great.
Weapons to penetrate. I will hack it open, but first I need a data mask from the guards.
You see, if I'd brought my Toncore along, he wouldn't be saying that this was too weak. God, my fucking 5 former Tonkor that we just used to murder Void runs with. Those were the days. And that stuff is still fun.
If they destroy the console, we'll never get the vault open.
Defended it is then. It's like myself and Force and Strippin used to do quite a lot of that. And it was, you know, I'd happily do that again. But I think like a bit more focus on sort of raid-like content and co-op group content would probably do the game well. Those are the kind of things that will keep people playing. And the fact that they sort of haven't really done a great job of focusing on that yet is something that I think they should work on. I'm currently using his Vault Prime, incidentally, which is, you know, big scary electricity chain lightning frame thingy. Which does a pretty good job of murdering everything within the vague vicinity. Not that there's really a lot in this game that doesn't do a good job of that. That's a fairly common theme amongst most things in this game. Does it murder things well? Yup. Still using this damn rapier that I bought, I think, a year ago. And I'm not convinced by it. Like, I like the longer weapons, the heavier weapons, but it's a cool little style.
Still hacking. Brace yourself for more fighters.
I don't think that will be too much of a problem. Atlas. Not familiar with that guy. Not familiar with that frame. I do want to try the music frame. The one where you fight by literally making custom music sounds crazy. I want to give that a shot. Octavia, I think her name might be. That's the strength of the game. It seems like there's just a huge play style variety. So there's like something for anybody that wants it. I was like, well, that looks cool. I want to just pursue that and be as good at that as possible, and you totally can do that. I must say, like, my affinity gain is not very good here. Am I gonna have to go back to... What was the name of that place that I used to grind affinity in? I can't even remember anymore, but it was the one where you just sat there for about an hour and you just ground your affinity out. I don't know if they've nerfed that at all. Oh, great. The quest is a big jumping puzzle at the end. Yes, I will probably not like that. Hydron is the place to do that now? Okay. Good to know. I might do that at some point. They have to, like, get these shotguns formed up a bit. Bit min-maxy, but... Alright, enter the vault. What vault? Oh, well... Where is the vault, exactly? Oh, it's just in there, okay.
Grineer troops were desperate for those supplies. Let's see if that got a reaction.
Okay, already gained some standing. That might be enough for the fishing pole. I guess we'll see.
All your work has led to this. Take out as many Grineer as you can.
Well, we've been doing that for the last 10 minutes, lady. We'll be fine. I mean, I'll happily pick up some more weapons. Like I said, I've got a ton of referral platinum, so I'll probably just buy a couple of the new weapons and try them out. I heard there's, the new frame's like a glass frame. That's glass-based attacks, and there's a few weapons she's got associated with that. That sounds pretty cool. Alright. Anybody else? I do love these, rapid-fire shotguns, though. They are very fun to use, very powerful. You need 1,000 standing, 500 for the fishing spear, and 500 for the mining cutter. Why would you need a mining cutter for fishing? It's a bit weird, isn't it? Alright, heading over in this direction. Yeah, acquiring platinum, as people have explained repeatedly, is a fairly easy process. You know, if you don't get a 75% off coupon just to buy a bunch, you sell prime parts. It's really simple as that, you know? you level up a basic frame so you can take on vaults, and then you pick up prime parts and you sell the prime parts in the trade channel. And that's how you earn your platinum. Oh, there's some Twitch Prime weapons for this? Interesting. I really want to take that ship down. Slicey, slicey. Yeah, platinum's really only required for, like, character slots.
Target spotted. Strike fast and take out as many as you can.
Oh, we can do that, alright. For instance, by doing the nice big lightning storm thing. There we go. That should do the trick.
I've located another massive enemies. Take the fight.
I think, like, the way Warframe is, like, you know, they describe it as their dream game, and they just they throw things in that they think are cool, and some things work and some things don't. And as a result, it's very much a mishmash of systems.
Get over there.
And that's probably got quite a lot to do with the problems of getting into it and understanding how things work. And that's certainly something they could do with resolving. But you can sort of understand how it got to that point. But at some point, they just need to take a step back and spend a couple of months, like, just completely redoing that and figuring out, look, how can we make this so it actually makes sense to new players? How do we make sure they have a set of objectives and some goddamn direction? And how do we teach them these systems?
More in there amassing nearby.
Not to mention refresher courses for people that are coming back after a year or so. Pretty important. Where there's markers sort of everywhere, not really giving me anything. Bloody snipers over there. I'm sure we could probably find some enemies down here.
Almost feel sorry for them.
There we go.
Then I remember what's been done to us. Sad time.
God. Movement in this game's so fun. It's hard to argue with it. Alright, that's that complete. I mean, I guess we can just jump right... I don't know if you can just jump right out of the mission at this point. I just want to make sure I don't lose all of the stuff that I gained. Get out of it. Setting off flares and crap. Because I'm all the way over here on the map. Can I just go back to my ship? I guess not. I guess I've just got to go back manually. And God, this map's fucking huge, so... Where is the entrance to the thing? I don't know. Over here, maybe? Yep, I need to research that Archwing launcher. Yeah, I think it was in that direction, because I remember those towers. So that I can traverse this a little faster. But I've been told, like, you need resources to launch your Archwing and stuff. Yeah, big tower. Which is... Yeah, this one, isn't it? Oh, is that the, That's the entrance right there. Okay, yeah, it's that way. Just guys getting across this damn river. Why is there not a bridge? A lot of fishing, apparently. Really? That's a strange way to do it. I heard also, like, all the resources are very much limited to this area, so people have had to sort of grind a whole new set of stuff, which half of me can understand, the other half is like, that sounds kind of obnoxious. Oh, God, I can't cross this damn river. The river boss is defeating me here. Will the float take me across? I guess we'll find out. It's like, I can glide. Will it take me far enough, though? It won't. Oh, God, come on. They make you fish for everything. That's weird. It's just such a strange thing to ask people to do. Fishing, of all things. Like, that should be a very optional side activity. It's like, no, it's integral to everything you do. I'm like, you what? A very strange idea. It's like, I'm picking up these resources, I don't know what to do, but I'm picking them up. I guess this way. Yep. Any plans for fans to celebrate life with you at TwitchCon BlizzCon? No, that sounds really creepy. I'm sorry, I do, you know, signings and stuff. I'm not into the whole hanging out with fans thing. I had a couple of bad experiences back in the day, and I just don't do it anymore. Like, after the last Stalker we got as a direct result of that, no. That's not how I do things. I produce content. That's all. That's as far as the relationship goes. I don't like it taking any further than that.
Another job well executed.
How I mine for fish. How I knock everything over on my desk. Ugh. I've heard that there's giant stuff to fight at night, which sounds like fun. I'll have to bring my good stuff. I'm going to do that. Well, I gained small amounts of things. Question is, did I gain enough to do anything? Probably not. These pistols are new? I have no idea. Yeah, I need to buy the fishing spear. I know, but I don't know if I have standing to buy the fishing spear.
Heavy hitter like you needs a little snack.
Looks like there's a quest, which I'll take. Look on the map, look for the fishing icon. Sure. Whatever that looks like. That one over there, okay. So cool little vendor area.
A bad day's fishing's better than a good day working. Swazdula, friend.
I don't know what any of this is, but I can buy it for platinum, and I probably will. Because it will most likely save me time. Let's buy all of this, sure. Like, I'm sure I'll have some use for it at some point. This is probably stuff that I would otherwise need to grind for, so that's a good way to avoid it. I have 9,000 plat. Do you really think I give a shit about spending less than 100 on this? No. Not in the slightest. I will not do the night busts, apparently I can't. You have access to your operator. I don't know what that is. Again, these are all things that you don't, you know, the game doesn't tell you about. So I couldn't even say. I need apparently a fishing spear. Can I get one? I can? No, I don't have the standing for it. I'm gonna have to do another mission. Well, there was a personal favor thing that probably lets me do that. So I guess I'll do that.
New stock regularly.
I don't really want spoilers, story spoilers, no. I'll go do the personal favor thing, and maybe that'll get me what I need. Operator's the main story thing. Yep, I mean, I haven't even done Second Dream and stuff, so... Also, weapon crafting.
Hey, kid.
Any idea what all that's about? Trade gems for Austrian standing, haha! So in theory, I could just buy a bunch of standing, yes? That sounds good. Let's do that. Operator is Second Dream. Yeah, I need to do Second Dream. Let's just buy all of these gems and then buy standing with them. Problem solved. Trade gems for Austrian standing. Sure. I'm going to imagine that the ones that I bought probably can't be traded that way. And I would be correct in that assumption. Never mind. Well, it was worth a shot. Still don't have enough for that either. So where's this weapon crafty vendor thing? I just want to see how it works. Maybe it's over here. That's a bunch of weird masks and stuff. Probably not what I'm looking for. Blueprints for something.
Give you the local price every time.
That sounds good. Increases affinity range while active. I mean, more affinity is good, but I need teeth, apparently. And I do not have the teeth. And they're not selling the teeth, so... Those do sound like useful things, though.
To me, you're a local. Those urns outside doors, don't drink from.
There's a forge near the front of the market. Okay. Looks like that, maybe. No, that's the bounty vendor. Oh, it's probably that thing. This dude. Probably, yes. Hawk. 4J Zor. I don't know what that is. Sounds great, though. What's on today's special that I can cause people to repeatedly cringe with? It's like, don't buy things for vending money. It's not real money. Trust me, this is all referral platinum. I don't give a damn about any of it. I don't know. Oh, so you can polarize a mod slot. I mean, which is good, but I don't even know what weapon I'm even polarizing it on. I don't know what any of that is. Forge Azor. Sure. Select parts. I don't have any. How do I get them? I have no idea. This game. Oh my god. Sometimes this game. It's all 500. So in other words, yep, all standing ship. So yeah. Definitely buy Azor. It takes a bit of time to get. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to, but I don't know if I can do that.
Today's special is a thing of such beauty that I had to slap Pedleg for looking at the.
Oh, so this, right. So I'm buying this polearm, and then I can polarize some of the mod slots. One of them. Okay, so, right, that makes sense.
It is ready.
Cool. Right, so, right. This is the Zor. TB's Whale Spear.
You are quite the poet, Tenno.
There we go. Apparently quite the poet for doing so. Okay, so I bought a Zor. But the stuff that I need to mess around with the Zor, I probably don't have the standing for.
Another day, another masterwork.
And I wasn't able to customize it really in any way. Exchange a Zor for Austrian standing. Aha! We've found a way to pay to win. I get 5,000 standing from the Whale Spear. Let's buy another Whale Spear. Aha! You see, I have solved our problem here. Unless it's not going to let me have another one. We'll buy several of them, trade them in for standing, and suddenly we can get access to everything. Yay!
Bring her to life.
And then we'll keep the Whale Spear.
See her for what she is. Truly, you share a bond. Such beautiful lines.
I have found a way around the system, damn it. Okay. So, we will donate one of my Zors for 5,000 standing. That's the standing limit.
Your contribution to our defense is gratefully accepted.
Cool. So I reached the standing. Is that all? Have I reached max standing from one thing? There's a daily cap for rep. Okay. Well, it's fine. That got me a fishing spear, which is what we're looking for. All right. Cool. And I also got my Zor, so I guess I can equip that and we can play around with it a bit.
Come back soon.
Which looks like a big, like, saw spear, which is kind of cool. That's fine. I mean, I only needed 500 for what I was looking for anyway, because I wanted to buy the fishing spear and stuff. So, that will be helpful. Pay to win, pay to win. Is it not wonderful to be a whale?
So you want to get ready.
Nobody knows what it's like to be the whale man. They do. I assume. Nosem cutter. What is that? Probably useful. Let's have one. This is not the fishing spear. That's something else entirely. But we'll get one of those. And then we'll go to the fishing place. And now we'll buy fish. Fishing spear. Also some bait, probably. Alright. Cool. So we can now mine for fish. Requires off-worlder rank. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get a bit more ranked up with them. Peppered bait. and luminous dye. Right. I need Nissel pod and fish meat. I'll buy the blueprint. I don't have the stuff for it yet. What does the dye do? Dye's the water that makes them easier to see from shore. Ah, that sounds good, and I can even make it. So let's get one. I'll have to go back to the ship to do this, but that's fine. I'm going back to screw around with stuff anyway.
Selection. Be well.
Are they selling any of the stuff that I need to craft it? I guess not.
Well, all right then.
Alright. Right, so go to equipment and the gear wheel. And that will let me equip my fishing spear, I guess. If I can remember how the hell you do any of this. There we go. So that's my fishing spear. I assume I want to equip the cutter as well, which is that mining tool. And I probably want to go back to the ship. Actually, no, I can switch around here. That's cool. I don't have to go back to the ship at all. Where's TB's whale spear? We must fight with it. Yes, the master-crafted whale spear. Look at this. There we go. Shame I can't... I really wanted to get a screw with it to make it look cool, but I guess I can't do that with the... just the buy. Lord knows what I can upgrade that with. I wonder if there's any, like, fighting stances for that. I guess there probably is. So, I also need to get the Arcwing launcher as well, don't I? I guess I have to go back to my dojo to do that, people were saying. Alright, what we got that I can add to here? Molten Impact, always fun. I don't have any fighting styles, I don't think, that would fit into that. Just toss some stuff in there. Yeah, we can't fight the big guy. Like... People ask, I appreciate the help, folks, but I can't do any of those things because I haven't finished all of the quests you need for it, so. You can trade Prime Blueprints. You can either buy it or research it. Buying it's fine. You can buy it from the market. Oh, so I could just buy it from the market on the ship? Because I'd be fine with that. I guess I'll have to go back to the ship to do that. Okay, cool. Well, I'll just buy from there then. Again, time is money, friend.
If you want to prove yourself, you're going to need to carry...
I'm gonna have to sort this out, aren't I? Okay, I'm gonna have to restart the game because they hotfixed it, so give me a moment, folks. And I will do just that, because otherwise they're gonna log me out of the inopportune time, aren't they? It's got to screw with my audio ducking as well. Ugh. I hate it when games do that. Chargers require fishing oil. I bet there's probably a way to buy that as well. There are ways and means around these sort of things. A lot of them are claims, yes. I have 762 messages, most of them are probably claims. It's actually mostly referral mods. I have so many of them because of, you know, it was years and years ago I put my referral link into a really old video. Now, did that screw with my audio levels? Yes, it did. As it is wont to do. But that's fine, I can restart my audio ducking and fix that for you. Do I get revenue from my StarCraft 2 voice pack? Yeah. Yeah, very much so. I would hardly have agreed to do it if I didn't. Okay, there we go, that works. Log me into the game.
Ordis has received messages for the operator. No, I have not read them.
I really wish that would refresh the way it's supposed to. But it doesn't. We can re-add it. It's fine. Problem solved. No, problem not solved. Oh, damn it. Fraps is running. That's why... interferes with games every once in a while. Try it once more. You see, if it didn't hotfix in the middle of my stream, wouldn't have had this problem. I'm going to have to restart the damn game again. I apologize, folks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Had they not required a restart, this would not have happened. But they did, so we must. There we go. And we should be able to sort this out momentarily. Okay. Check, check. Yep. That works. Let's just make sure that it's actually putting the game on the screen. Yay! Everything's fixed. Lovely. Look at all this stuff. This is from so long ago. It's like, hey, do you want another self-destruct mod? Like, all this stuff. I wish there was just a way for me to gather it all up and delete it. But they did. Not put that in. That looks a bit... Well, first things first, make sure that you immediately change your chat so that nobody can interfere with it. There we go. Alright, thank you. For Archwing, you need 100,000 credits, 50 Grokdul. Well, my understanding is you could just buy it, but I guess we'll find out if that's true or not. To the whale shop. What will we find here? I actually have no idea where I could possibly find this thing. Anyone got any ideas as to where it is in the shop exactly? Popular. Let's look there. You can buy the Archwing segment, not the ingredients you use it. Oh, lovely. Search for segment. Cool. I will do just that. That didn't work at all. That did, though. Archwing segment launcher. Cool. Right. So then I have to craft the thing, which I probably don't have the stuff for. Again, those are the kind of things that really, like, should you put that behind a crafting wall? Probably not. In the meantime, does anyone have any recommendations as to fun stuff to pick up from here? I wanted to pick up that Warframe, the Octavia Warframe. The music Warframe. So I guess I'll pick her up. You don't need to be in guild to do all this. You can run a dojo just of your own. I have a dojo set up for our guild, and there's nothing in the guild, just me. Atlas's One Punch Man the frame. I like that idea. That sounds great. Lens is a bow that explodes stuff. That's always good. Sounds fun. Like I said, this is all referral platinum. I didn't pay for any of this. It's just because years and years ago when I covered this game, it was literally about 5 years ago, I put a referral link in the video, and the video is one of the most popular on YouTube for this game, so... There's a pumpkin helmet? Where is the pumpkin helmet? I want that immediately. I must have the pumpkin helmet. Day of the Dead armor pack. Quoro bundle is good. There's just so many things I want to play around with. So this is all the Day of the Dead stuff. Oh, some of that's sick. I want that cape. Look at that thing. That looks great. Day of the Dead threads. Some of those are pretty cool. Yeah, buy a couple skin packs, why not? Well, fashion frame really is the thing, isn't it? I mean, it really isn't like being a whale if the money actually didn't cost anything and it was all for referrals, I guess, so... Oh great, a meme glyph pack. Kill me now. So people are saying get the lens bow. Alright. Is there like a bundle for any of that? I don't know. Lens is the name of it. So you're saying it's a bow that explodes, so... it's mastery locked. I'm not that high mastery yet. That's unfortunate. Oh god, that looks so cool. Well, I'm gonna have to get my mastery higher. Anything else people have a recommendation for? What is the Astilla? Oh, it's the glass shotgun. Yeah, that sounds like fun. It's part of the Gara collection, so I guess we could just pick up the Gara collection. Yeah, because she's the new glass frame. Yeah, so I get all of that if I pick that up. There's apparently a plasma weapon, Arca Plasmor. Yeah. Plasma weapons sound like fun. Mastery locked. Ah. I assume buying the bundle does not bypass that, so... Well, that's fine. I'm gonna play a bit of Fashion Frame first. TB's Whale Spear is there. Twin Comax probably got some... Actually, we don't have that much space. We just got Lethal Torrent Trick Mag in there right now. But let's do a little Fashion Frame. Because I did just pick up some really awesome Day of the Dead stuff. Vanquished Banner of the Dead. Oh, that's so cool! Oh, look at that. That's amazing. It fits so well with my... Yeah, I can see I can see why people just spend so much time in this game with that. That is amazing. All weapons have Orokin Catalyst by default, I believe, if you buy them with Platinum, so you don't need that. Yeah, so I don't believe I need the potatoes or anything like that. What else is the Regalia? Oh yeah, that's all those sigils and stuff. I don't even know what I was working on with that. All sorts of stuff that I can't in any way remember. Yeah, you don't need potatoes if you're a whale. You get all that stuff by default. I have the Sonocore, yes. Sonocore has been rebugged to send enemies flying into space. I'm sorry, it what? Put on the heat and cold mods and upgrade them as much as you can. It will send enemies on the planes flying out of sight. Oh my god. That sounds amazing. I have Sonocore. Sonocore is one of my favorites. I have a maxed out 3-forward Sonocore, actually. I could probably do some pretty cool shit with that. Alright, so what do I need for that? I need heat and cold mods. Okay, I have Max Hornet Strike, Ice Storm. Any specific ones, or do you just need, like, Ice Storm and Heat Charge? Because I have both of those, so I think that might work. Heat and Cold for Blast. Yeah, I already have that. I've got Ice Storm and Heat Charge, so I get the Blast. I don't see Blast there. I have Radiation and Viral, according to this. Oh, because I have Pistol Pestilence in it. You need Blast damage. Okay. Right. How do I get that, then? You rearrange them. Yes, of course. You take Ice Storm, you put it... you swap it with... Nope. You don't do that. Problem is, I'm forward. This makes this a bit difficult. Put Ice Storm under Heated Charge. That didn't work at all. I've got Impact, Radiation, and Viral still. Take Convulsion off. Yeah, there we go. We got blast damage. There we go. Right. Okay, so apparently, according to chat, I can send people into space with this. Right. We're good. Dullahan Mask in the market will get you the pumpkin head. Right. We're gonna go get the pumpkin head. And we're gonna level TB's Whale Spear. And I don't think I did... Oh yeah, I bought the Astilla, didn't I? So we're gonna play around with that a bit. Don't have much in the way of mod space, but I know a bit. Actually, I have, like, nothing for shotguns. Why are those not available? Oh. They're on my Seeker Prime. Yeah, I have the new frames, so I'll probably, like, put Atlas in there and punch people. I do not have many shotgun mods, do I? I really need to work on that. I should probably go to the market. Not the market, the trade hub, and get a bunch of fusion cores. Yeah, it is such a wiki game. You're totally right. Like, just figuring out what everything does and how best to use it is, without question, tricky. And they could do a lot to make that better. Oh, yeah, I'll do it for the minute. Fusion cores are no longer... Really? What happened with that, then? How do you level up your mods now, then? It's a currency called Endo. How the f... do you get that? Okay, let's see how it works, then. So, if I select a mod to begin fusion... So this is the currency here. How do I know how much... Oh, I have apparently 3,500 of it. Okay. Oh, so all of my stuff got converted to Endo. Alright, well, that's neat, I guess. I should be able to upgrade this quite quickly. And you dissolve mods that you don't use into Endo. Right, okay. You should probably melt all of your duplicates. I mean, that sounds great. I have 560 of them. I don't know how to do that. Is there like a mass button that just does it? I guess there is. It's like select mods to preview value. Is there just a button that gets rid of all dupes? Because if that were the case, that would be nice to know. It's already had two quite nice polarity slots in it. That's good. Last filter icon. Okay, very last right filter tab is duplicate, and you middle click the entire stack. All right then, let's give that a shot, because I do have a lot of those. So go to mods. This is all stuff they could make much easier. Sort by dupes. All. Because I got a lot of self-destructs. Let me put it that way. Go to mods on the right. Change to duplicate. Yep. You middle click to select the whole stack. Because I have 40 self-destructs. That... Yeah, I think this will help. I probably have a lot more of them too. So that would get me quite a lot. Will this only get rid of my dupes and leave one? Because that would be nice. Upgrade one of each so you have... Oh, that's annoying. So, I'll need to still go through the stuff anyway. If you use the icon filters, it leaves one. Okay. So if I go to just... So if I go... Do I have to go through each and every one of these? Left click and right in 39. Oh, okay. I guess that would work. It's kind of annoying. I mean, I don't really need to do this right now, and I'm not going to waste a huge amount of time doing this, because I already have a decent amount of endo to do what I need to do. But it's good to know this for future reference. Like I said, I have so many of these, and I think I have more from my referrals. So I think I'll probably have a decent amount of endo. This shouldn't really be a problem. Yeah, I mean, this is a great example of stuff that's just horribly confusing, because it never explained any of this. I didn't even know fusion cores weren't a thing, unless you were there to tell me. So, you know, that's something fairly important. But, I mean, I must admit, the system looks better than it was. That it seems a lot easier to use now, but you just need to know exactly what it does, kind of from the outset. Alright, so I got that mod straight up to where it needs to be, and then we can just, like, throw out something like shell compression. and put blaze in. I need 9 for that. As I said, remove that. There we go. And forward, I think it fits. Maybe. If we put it, yeah, there we go. I'll do it. Okay. All right, that's fine. We messed around a bit with that. Just we don't want to spend a bunch of time screwing with this. But what I do want to do is make the weapon look shiny. I need to unlock more of these. There we go. Look at it. It's black now. It's awesome. Then we can put like a... Yeah. Oh, there we go. That was cool. Does this thing have an energy core? It does have a sort of pulse thing. That's cool. Of course, we can just copy Warframe colors as well. Oh, that looks so sick now. Fashion frame, entire stream, ladies and gentlemen. Orokin for gold dyes. Cool, I'll bear that in mind. Because, of course, we're going to need to put some accessories on this thing. Like, things that flap about. I have a few of those. I think this is my favorite flap about thing. We'll use that. Halloween palette for 1 credit. It's a bargain! That's what it is. Oh, and it's on fire! Yes, there we go. Perfect. So that's what we need, the Orokin set. There it is. There we go. Copy the main colors. There we go. Looks sick. I love it, Maggle. I love it, Maggle! Yeah. Oh, you can even, like, buy different holsters now. That's nuts. And awesome. And Sonic Ore could probably do with a little touch-up as well. Oh, yes. There's a Day of the Dead Sonic Ore skin as well, which looks pretty cool. I remember that stupid festive Sonic Ore. Oh, God. I still have that. Okay, cool. So we have our new shiny cool shotgun and a whale spear and a Sonic Ore to send people into space. The only thing we are lacking is, of course, a different frame. Like Atlas, for instance. Who looks a bit ridiculous, let's be honest. And there is Octavia as well. Well, we're going to go with punching people for the time being. We require the correct hat. We can't go out there without a Sedina. Sedoina. What kind of disgraceful person would I be were I to do something like that? Much better. This is all you're here for. It's just fashion frame, that's it. Nothing else matters. Alright. Okay, that's quite enough of messing about, I think. We're gonna go play with these and see what happens. And also go fishing. Of course. Let's toss some mods in here quick. What's all my good stuff? It's equipped on something else, isn't it? No. Oh, there it is. There's Vigor. I'm like... Can't need Vigor. Man, I'm thinking of finally actually getting these to max rank. Stuff I've not really been focusing too much on up to this point. There's a bunch more mods, I'm told, as well. Some of them sound kind of neat. Pretty cool, crazy stuff. Strength. I don't know if I have anything for that. Like I said, it's been a very, very long time. Intensify increases ability strength, so I guess that would do it. And I probably can't fit an aura. Except for that one. Will steel charge fit? Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Aura actually gives you an upgrade there as well. Yet more stuff that I just can't even remember. Pff, probably upgrading steel charge is a good idea. Let's do that. Actually, it doesn't really cost a lot of endo at all to max that out. He says as he hits 620. It's like, okay, maybe that's too much. There we go. Yeah, aura's a positive, yeah. Yeah, another thing that I couldn't remember because it's completely unintuitive. Good, that gives me a little bit more space to play with. What else is good on an Atlas? We've got Intensify, we've got Vigor on there. Ability range. That means I can punch from closer, or, well, further away, yeah, that. That might be good. Redirection. Flow or Streamline, good for powers, true. Could put Flow on there, certainly. Armor and HP. Well, we're not going to be fighting level 60 enemies yet. I'm going to be avoiding those. Yeah, I guess I'll toss Streamline on there as well. There we go. That's about punching people. That will help. Right, we've got some stuff to level up. We'll go to some little bounty quests and things, I guess. And we'll see what happens. If I die horribly, then we know that we have not, by any stretch of the imagination, equipped this guy correctly. Not at all. Well, I have Vigor, so that kind of covers that base. What was the name of the Halloween pumpkin hat again? Can somebody remind me of the name of that? Because I am buying it. That is going to happen. Dullahan, is it? Okay. I like how the market's just got dramatic music. I wonder if they did... There. Oh my god, look at that thing. Yes, yes, absolutely yes. 100%. 100% yes. Vigor's 120% on either side. Yeah, ideally, you'd equip both, but it depends. I'm probably going to be fine just fighting regular dudes. I'm not going to be fighting anything crazy yet. We don't need to min-max just yet. But what we do need to do is put on the damn pumpkin hat. Where is it? It's a skin, I guess, isn't it? Where is the pumpkin hat? Or do I need it? Can I only wear it on some specific thing? Attachments. Attachments. What a strange choice. Oh, yeah, I remember how this works. Is it under exil? There it is. Aha! Perfect. Right. We're good. We're good. Everything's great with the world. Let's go. Couldn't be any better. Alright, let's go back to the plains and mess around a bit with this new stuff. And that's really what a lot of Warframe is. Like, get some new stuff, go mess around with it. Lacking neck. That means I'm invincible. That's superior to Northern Lion in every way. Alright, let's go. I am... Oh god, it's nighttime. That's terrible. What happens at nighttime? Let's find out. I'm probably gonna get horribly murdered. I'm going in with a 0 rank frame without any of the shit that I need to do this properly. I'm sure this is going to go horribly wrong. So, mining tool. What's the gear button again? Can anyone remind me of that? Q. Do I have to use this thing? Oh my god! What is that thing? Oh, apparently you can't kill that. Without some quest thing? Oh, that's lovely. Yep, even my Sonic Ore does no damage to it, so... I guess I'm outside and I can't do anything. That kind of sucks. So I suppose I just avoid them. Anyway, we need to go get that bounty quest, otherwise we've got nothing to do here. So there's only certain things you need to mine, but other stuff you can just hit with a weapon. Right. Okay.
Another job.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be killing Grenier. Oh god, the hot fixing again. Come on, guys. Alright, let's go pick up a bounty quest. We need to do a personal favor anyway, so let's do that quest.
Lokeb, Tinno. Have you met Saya? Lives on the outskirts of Cetus. See? Here's the three of us. Me, Anko, and headstrong Saya. We were inseparable Oots. The two of them even got married. They were happy. Until he disappeared. That was 5 years ago. Saya never moved on. Never accepted it. And now I'm hearing queer whispers. The Grenier found some trace of Anko. And just like old times, Saya's about to do something rash. Talk to her, eh? For Kanzu. Ayo, we have not spoken in a long time. See you again, eh, Tinno?
I look very serious compared to these other guys. Search for Saya outside the outskirts of Cetus. Which I assume is not on the plains. Because the outskirts is like over there. Am I correct in assuming that this quest pickup is actually here? Yeah, it looks like there's a marker over there. I guess that's probably what it is.
It sounded like you, Uncle. Listen, Jat. No time to talk. There's word of my husband. I have to go. Word travels fast. Konzu and I haven't spoken in 5 years. Not since his involvement in my husband's disappearance. And now he sends you by the honor. I'll accept help if you bring Onko back to me. But miss a trick, and I'll take care of business myself. Understood? Doga. I'm still here.
Alright, sounds good. So apparently this is more of a beginner's quest. It's with the glass frame patch they put this in. So it should be ideal considering my Atlas isn't leveled up yet.
Glass.
What are you talking about? That's my normal face. It's entirely how it should be. Also, my little sponsor disclosure thing disappeared. There we go. It's back up now. Did I just make a mistake doing this during the hotfix? It's probably gonna break, isn't it? Wouldn't surprise me. So I can't help but notice that that is not anything. Yep, red text killed it for me. Fuck! We're gonna have to reload the game again, folks. We picked just the wrong time to click that button. Okay. Alright, game. Are we gonna behave ourselves now, eh? So we'll find out. Hold F4, go back in. You know how it goes. Well, yeah, but that was part of the mission. So, I was in the mission. It's not like I left the mission. I was literally clicking the thing of the mission. But it is what it is. Alright.
Inbox messages await the operator.
I'm sure they do.
To prove yourself, you're going
Alright,
to
we're back.
carry
Great.
a burial vessel in your inventory.
Let's try that again, shall we? Back to Cetus. It is a cool area. I have no explanation for the dirigibles, but hey, they are a thing. The day and night cycle is a neat little addition. Unfortunately, as people have mentioned, the stuff that comes out at night, if you haven't completed the second dream, which I have not done yet, you apparently just can't do anything to them. So that's a bit of a bind, to say the least. We'll probably have to start a damn quest again, aren't we? Let's see what happens. Yep, we are. Okay, well, I guess at least we'll skip through the dialogue.
Look, Tino. Have you met Saya?
Yes, I have, and I don't want to hear what you had to say. Ba-ba-ba-ba, headstrong bear. Oh, God's sake.
Headstrong Saya. We were inseparable Oots. The two of them even got married. They were happy. Until he disappeared. That was 5 years ago. Saya never moved on. Never accepted.
I could do second dream right now. I mean, there's nothing stopping me.
The Grenier found some...
It's just I'm mostly messing around. I have no, like, requirements under the stream other than just play it, so... I could go and do second dream. I don't think I'm gonna get it skipped. I'm not gonna get it done before we wrap the stream up, though.
We have not spoken in a long time. See you again, Tino?
At the moment, what I want to do is mess around in the plains with this new frame and stuff. I'm not really interested in doing second dream. But I might have to, if this continues to be a pain in the ass.
Chat. No time to talk. There's word of my husband. I have to go.
Yep, I wanted to do fishing and punching things. That was my plan. And playing around with the whale spear.
Word travels fast.
Wish you could skip through this.
I haven't spoken in 5 years.
When did they add missions you walk around in? Well, that was the recent patch. The Plains of Eidolon added that. Added this big town with vendors and stuff, and the big open world Rome area.
Now he sends you by the Unum. I'll accept help if you bring Onko back to me. But miss a trick, and I'll take care of business myself. Understood? Doga. Dadup Tenno. I'll signal you when you're out on the plains. As crazy as this sounds, you're looking for glass.
Alright, glass it is then. It's still fun to fly the ship like that. Just do silly bullshit with it in the loading screens. Ah, looks like it's getting morning anyway, so...
Alright, Tenno. Be careful out here. Grenier numbers increase the further you venture from Cetus. Patching the Ostrons to your signal now.
My uncle is alive. I know it. No one cared more for Cetus
Nice big spear to mess with.
than he did. He worked with the Quills, the Unum's closest servants, to decipher the secrets of the Sentient and the Glass Warrior, who sacrificed herself to destroy it. If you search the camp, I know we'll find some sign of Onko.
Well, I mean, that weapon works pretty well. Alright, looks like it's that way. Might as well grab the mining nose while I'm on. Lord knows I'll probably need that stuff at some point. I have no idea what I have locked and unlocked. Like I said, the game's just stacked with content and doesn't really keep track of it. Like, I might have the things that you're asking for, I may not. Also, so that's the, like, energy shotgun thing. Which seems quite powerful. Yeah, it looked pretty cool. This being a relatively fun gun to use. Now, Atlas's abilities. So initially it's punching people. I'm currently at one of the best fishing spots in the game. Okay, I guess we'll try fishing here then. I have my fishing spear. So how I mine for fish? I guess also I'm being interfered with as I try and mine for fish. You go away now. I have fish to mine for. I'll just punch you. There we go. Okay. Fish, 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 fish. Fishy, fishy, fish. Stand on one of the rocks, aim and wait for bubbling sounds, look for fish. Sounds good. That is something I could probably do. I hear the bubbling sounds. There's one. Got one. 2 kilogram Mortis lungfish. Success. Oh, there's one. Got it. 28 kilogram Yogwan. Nice big fat fish. There's one. They're trying to interfere with our expedition. Hello, you. I'm not having it. Be very, very quiet. There's one right under there, I can see it. Gotcha. Will you stop that? I'm trying to fish. Can I kill Grenier with a fishing spear? It's a valid question. Can't hit him with Sonic Ore from here. Probably hit him with the shotgun, though. Yep, that works pretty well. Will you stop? You bastard! Knocked me right in the water. Interfering with my peaceful little afternoon hunt. That works fairly well. I want my fishing spear. Give it back. There we go. So these fish, do you trade them for parts or what? What are they for exactly? Ah, first miss. Terrible. Just a disgrace. Complete disgrace. There we go. It's a cut. Parts or standing. Okay. So I assume you take the fishmonger. I hit my standing limit for the day by paying to win, so... We'll get one more fish, then I'm gonna actually go do the mission. There we go. Alright. We're getting out of here. We do have a mission to do. Probably best get on with it.
Oh, this is it. This is where the Grenier found some of Uncle's work. Has he been hiding here?
I think we just send him into space. Yeah, I think the blast thing works quite well. Sonical range is not exactly great, as you probably noticed.
And the greasy eels of Cetus, working together. My tough soldiers,
Aiming? What's that?
all the same.
Heck, I should have known you'd be behind the Grineer incursions here. Who else would feed outmatched troops to an Eidolon if it might further their career?
I like the shotty. It is good stuff.
For a chance to wrap my metal claws around your sweet, putrid neck.
He's not a very pleasant fellow, is he?
Scanning the area.
Yeah, at the moment I only have one Atlas ability unlocked. I need to get a few more levels.
Smash that drill and go inside.
Ah, I remember that cave. Onko and I used to shelter there. Rock slide sealed it off years ago. I hope it's not.
Uncle? Uncle! He should be here.
Find the container. Here we go.
By the Onum, is that coffer his?
So I assume that mining thing is for that.
Must be important. If it's here and he is not, oh, please, Uncle. No.
Side.
Oh, if that is true. Oh, yeah, so you sort of cut around it to get it. Cool.
I won't say a thing to him, Tenno. I'm guessing he didn't tell you. He was with my uncle the day he disappeared.
This coffer is strange. I don't understand the locking mechanism. Tenno, return to your orbiter so we can get it open.
Turn into the orbiter we will. You have to cut the pattern that's on it. That's kind of cool.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Racking up slowly but surely.
Let's activate your codex system to examine this Ostron container.
More mods. I assume we just sort of click through them. Oh, you could probably just do it this way. Nope, you can't. Like I said, I do have sort of a lot of... Clem tweaked your Toncore. Okay, he gave me some former and stuff. I don't know what... He's probably screwed with it. Anyway. We're not gonna waste our time doing that. It's a mess.
The lock seems damaged. We'll have to force it open.
No, wait. Oh, Uncle was a genius, Utz. He's protected whatever is inside with the shutter lock. The key, molded from glass, has been broken. Forcing it would only destroy everything inside. We need to rebuild the glass. If he was dying, he would have wanted this found. But he locked it. Uncle is alive.
A new strategy then, Tenno. Sending codex scanners to your inbox. These will be
Anyway, we can turn off the ability of random people to message us in game. Okay, to equip your codex, go to your arsenal, use the gear interface. Okay. Equipment, arsenal. Yep. Codex scanner. There we go.
To equip your codex scanner, go to
I
the
did just do that, yes.
the gear interface
Now what?
and add the scanners to your gear wheel.
Yep, I did. Install it in the meantime. I'm not sure if we have what we need to make it. 50 Arcwing launchers. Yeah, I'm lacking Gruckdol and fish oil. Isn't it lovely? Quest. Yes. Which I've certainly done. Question is now what? Okay, locate the Shatterlock pieces. Right? Sounds good. So we have to go back to the plains to do that, or...? Map. Okay. Ah, there we are. If you go to options, you can disable whispers from randoms. Handy. It's like we have a chat for advice. Makes it easier. Keeps everything in one place.
Saya. Chronometa. Let me help.
I don't know.
was there. I might be able to.
Where to go for that, though?
You were there, all right, Konzu. You both went out on the plains that day, but only you returned. You expect me to believe this had nothing to do with what happened in our early summers? When I rejected your iron flower, your proposal?
Iron flower? I can't hear this. You know I had nothing to do with his... I miss him too, Saya.
I mean, also, like, the game is a new game every few months. But then again, that is also sort of... It's a blessing and a curse. It's great that there's regular new content, but simultaneously, coming back to some of it is such a goddamn nightmare as a result. Because you can easily lose track of what the hell is supposed to be going on and how anything works. So I certainly say there are potential problems with that. Yeah, Plains of Italy is not for new people. That's abundantly clear. Which is fine. You know, you're trying to make content to keep people playing your game. The issue really is making sure that new players are directed in the right places. And of course, if you're going to focus a big marketing campaign into a giant open world thing and then not have it accessible for the people you're marketing to, that does become a bit of a strange problem. It's generally why when games do big patches like that, they'll have features for the new guys and then features for the older guys, and then they could sort of direct you to something appropriate for whatever level you're at. Yeah, you know, you can dabble a bit. There are some things you can definitely do. Yeah, WoW has some of the problems. You know, there's any consistently updated game with quest-like content like this absolutely has those issues. So every now and again you have to go back and do a pass and make sure that people understand where to go and that everything's properly signposted.
Equip your codex scanner and search the area for the glass shards we need.
Codex scanner it is. Come on, I'm just scanning random shit. Looks like there's sort of an indicator as to how close I am. By the beeping. I assume I'll probably get benefits for scanning this other stuff as well. Sounds like I'm getting closer.
Excellent,
one.
Tenno. There should be more in this area.
There's something here. It's inside the truck. Can I open that up? Yeah, I hear the hum now. Weirdly, I can't scan it. Which is a bit odd. Because it's right there, apparently. Hit the box. Like it. That did nothing. I think it's bugged. Ah, okay, there we go.
You found another shard. Keep looking.
Might as well scan the other stuff while I'm here. So there was this humming noise as opposed to beeping noise that I need to listen out for. Which is difficult to do while there's goddamn engines around. Well, if you're gonna interfere with things, then I'm gonna have to go with the whole punching people thing. No, I'm not abandoning the damn objective. Jesus. I was just trying to kill him. You don't want me to abandon the objective. Don't have enemies spawn outside it. That's weird. What the fuck is that? Could you not? There's a small crater with one in it. I'm sure there is. Still where that is, different matter entirely. I'm trying to listen out for the hum, but I can't because there's too much background noise. Let's get up high and look at the camp. Well, can't spot anything from here. Yeah, it's describing things like the tiny little thing on the right is... That doesn't really help. There it sort of lies the problem with trying to find things. I'm looking for a small crater. I am. Trust me. Like goddamn hide and seek with a piece of glass. The mini-map is right there and it's not that helpful. Aha! There you are.
That's it. There's no more shards here.
Spread out! Crawl if you have to! I need more glass! It is the key to a power I've never seen! The power to kill! A sentient!
Come on, bring it on.
Rainier air support incoming.
Look what we have here! More fertilizer! For our Grenier gardens! Your worm-bloated corpse will blend nicely with the excrement on my crops!
He's a nice little fellow, isn't he?
Can't extract you until you've dealt with those reinforcements.
Working on it. Get out of it. Do I have to kill the airship as well? I should have equipped the thing which shows the enemy on the minimap. I don't even know where I'm being attacked from. I guess it is that. I don't think I can reach it with Sonic Ore hits. No, I can't. Those stealth enemies, well, that would explain it. Go on, bugger off.
We have everything we came for. Get to extraction. Another job well executed.
Oh, that's that handled, but we're certainly not leveling up very fast, are we? I used to have a Kubrao equipped that would do that. Probably should get that at some point. Alright, now what?
What was Vahek talking about back there? What power is he after?
Andko. He found the remains of the Unum's champion, a woman of glass. He studied her, obsessed about her ancient secrets. The Quills of Cetus.
Have animal instinct. It didn't help.
Held until the Grenier captured one. Can't imagine what they did to get one of them to talk. But Vahek's been after that relic ever since.
Ayo, this Vahek. Could he have taken Uncle prisoner too? Do you think he'd make a trade? This coffer for my uncle? No. That would go against everything Uncle believed in. The sanctity of our people's home, of Cetus. Tenno, you'll need to find the remaining shards.
I've
got vacuum in this thing.
World shipments to a galleon in orbit. Heck may be guarding any key shards he's found up there.
Let's get this thing upgraded. No point in having a carrier if I don't actually have it upgraded with this thing. Not sure why I don't have it equipped, really. Yeah, I probably unequipped it due to some weird-ass reason. I don't even know. Everything else is equipped as it should be. I don't know where my Kubrow is. I just think he buggered off at some point. I have an egg there. I don't know where my Kubrow is, though. All Sentinels have vacuum now. Okay. I don't even know why I got that equipped then. Right, so, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Thing. Something in orbit is what I heard. Board Hex Galleon. Let us do just that. Kubrow's in stasis, yeah, probably. Ah, good old infiltration.
Something's wrong. My scans are being blocked. I can't detect any shards.
What does that mean? This galleon is huge. Think.
Anko would...
Why would there be deposits of minerals just there?
Fragment responds to a unique harmonic. We discovered that during my initial work on Cetus's transceiver system. It's too bad we can't walk a wideband harmonic through the ship.
Who says we can't? I'll perform a broad frequency sweep.
Saya, that worked! Onko wasn't the only one with a sharp mind. We are elevated by your work and his. Your marriage was a boon to Cetus.
It wasn't always easy. Cetus came first. Always. Things were
Collect stuff.
special days, anniversaries. But it was a duty and a privilege.
The entire quest is about some weird marriage problems.
Hello? Is it my birth interval? Such a gift. But I have a surprise for you. You greasy metal maggot!
Pleasant fella. That way, probably. There's so much loot on this thing. Like chests everywhere. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing at all. I think it's down another level. There were considerations as to whether or not we'd do some more Warframe with St. Victor, etc. We probably will at some point, but like I said, I'm about to leave for the West Coast for a few weeks for TwitchCon, BlizzCon, etc. So, like, now is really not the time. I had the sponsor stream to do before I left, which is basically what's paying for the trip. So, I've got that to do, and that's why I'm playing this, and I'll have a YouTube video that I'm going to do before I leave about this as well. Well, you know, I'll probably come to the same conclusions that I said during the stream. It's like, look, Warframe is packed full of content, and it's extremely difficult to keep track of what a lot of that content is, and it's a game whereby you do need to, having someone to help you out that already knows what's going on, or spending time reading the wiki or the subreddit is clearly the way to go.
Surprise! A gleaming maggot!
It's not a very nice fellow, is he? There you go. You bugger off now.
What? You pathetic meat piles! Can't you stop one puny maggot from squirming away?
He's funny. They have some weird characters in this game, which is neat, you know? There's a lot of very generic run-of-the-mill stuff in video games, and the accents, the enunciation in this game is just, like, so off a lot of the time. I actually like it for that very reason. Simply because it's different. I was watching Spider-Man Homecoming last night. You know, I really enjoyed that. For the same kind of reason that it was different and didn't follow the same formula as everything else, and you know, it had a villain that was sympathetic and competent, and the arc wasn't the same as all of these other games. All these other superhero movies. I'm like, you know, this is kind of neat. Sometimes you want something that's just a little bit different, because you've seen it all before, as it were. So, for all its faults, it's like, I do appreciate what Warframe is. Like, they had an idea for their dream game, and they went and made it. And warts and all, it is a unique game. And you've got to appreciate that. In my eyes, anyway. I guess we haven't quite opened this thing up yet. Did I miss a console or something along those lines, or... Asking for help, by the way. Have I missed something when it comes to getting in there? Oh, can you just scan it through there? Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, that would do it. You don't even have to be in there at all. Okay.
Tenno, we've recovered all of the shards Vahek discovered. Get to extraction.
Alternatively, how about we just murdered everything in here? Because I would be okay with that as well. Ah, Sonic-Core, you were fun. And still are. But goddamn, your range sucks. If there's a broken fan, you should probably go through it. Now let's see if I can remember how to wall run in this game. Not like that, but hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. He says as he falls down the hole. Although you gotta hold it sideways, the wall run, right? Well, whatever, it worked. Wasn't exactly the most elegant thing, but it worked. There's a they made a better Sonic-Core? Oh, I want it. What's it called, the Static-Core? Oh, I should check that out. There's a zipline. I did not see that. I forgot the game had those. Screw the zipline. We figured it out ourselves. And that makes us heroic in and of our own right. A real man of genius. Yes, you can tell. Unnecessary flippy nonsense. Right. But there's loot! We can't leave that lying around. Shall we pick it all up? Clan research. Or buy it with plat. There you go. Problem solved. Buy it with plat. Yeah, I heard Lens was great, but you need Mastery level 10 to use it. No, I don't have that. Oh, this is coming along nicely. Have we finished the quest yet? I don't know. It's just opening up my mailbox. Is there anything in it? Probably not. There we go. Oh, the quest's not finished yet.
There's only one piece left. Hex digging in the Central Plains. I recall Uncle finding a few interesting artifacts in the region of...
That crater lake where we used to fish. That place where Uncle's catch got eaten on the line by a...
Oh, that massive hookta. And we had to haul him out. We spent the whole day drying his notebooks. That was a good day. I think I know where we should look. Doha! While it is dark, the Grenier won't be there.
Yes, but the unkillable shit will. Which does seem like it would make things a little tricky, but hey, sure, why not? I'll be avoiding the Eidolons, because I can't fight them yet.
I'll never know what happened to him. I don't even want to open that box now. It won't change a thing.
I wouldn't blame you if you turned back.
No. I need to know.
That sounds bad.
Evacuation flights have been rescinded. You'll stay out here all night, if that's what it takes. Find that piece before an Eidolon finds you! Krunameta. The Eidolons are all that remains of the great sentient destroyed heap. At night, its spirit rises and haunts, a mindless beast trying to rebuild itself. Watch out. If you see one, don't fight it. You can only run.
Why is it, despite having animal instinct, none of the stuff appears on my minimap? It's very strange.
Tenno, take cover. Your warframe is no match for that thing.
What thing? I don't know. What are you talking about? I don't see anything.
Kill it!
That sounds really bad.
The beast is drawn to the Grenier. Can you get to the excavation site? It has to be in there.
Oh, it's that thing. Okay. That seems like a thing I shouldn't go near. In any way. Let's leave. Ah, it's because everything's so zoomed out you can't see a damn thing. Because of how large the area is. Well, that seems like something they need to look at. We need to scan again, don't we?
You have it! Uncle's final piece to the Shatterlock.
There's another way
hello.
out of that cave, away from the terrorist.
Tenno, I'm having
There's
orders.
a mining thing.
Get to the extraction point.
You think it would be that easy? Tusks! My tusks! New orders! Ignore the monster! Stop that Tenno maggot!
Can't do Edelon again. I haven't done all of the quests required to even damage it, so that is not something we will do. What I'll be doing is finishing off this quest and then wrapping the stream up. And getting some food and then putting some thoughts together on YouTube. It's like a... What? What bounty?
Mission complete.
Okay.
Excellent work, Ted.
Sure. Apparently I finished it anyway. Yes, that was just a bug, because it seems to work fine.
You should know. You were the best friend he ever had. I'm ready. Open the box.
There's nothing in it. Well, there's something in it.
Saya, you kept my flower.
Oh, Uncle. You always told me I should try following my heart instead of my head. Shola, I guess it's time I did.
Oh, and so forth. And that goes as the blueprint for the new glass frame. Which I'll probably just buy. Makes it easier. Alright. Back to the goddamn email every time.
Using Saya's idea, I pulsed Anko's glass we recovered with a frequency sweep. It took some time to decode the harmonics in the signal, but there was something there. A blueprint for Gera, the one they called the Glass Warrior. This is what Anko was protecting. Resurrect Gera, that she might protect Cetus once more.
Ooh. Veiled mod. You need to prove yourself before I reveal the be- What? Okay, so do I have to make Gera to get that, or what? Because, I mean, I would like whatever that is, but... I don't even know what it is. You already have Gera, so it gave you the mod. Okay. Oh yeah, I did buy her. Forgot about that. So, guess put it in a shotgun and see what happens. Okay, get the killing blow and 6 sentience. Right. So I assume that's going to do absolutely nothing right now, because the sentients are the big scary things that I can't kill yet. Or is sentience something else entirely? Right. Well, never mind then. You can't do anything with it. Lovely. Well, cool. That was... Yeah, so they're war within quest mobs and stuff from other things. Right, okay. Well, eventually I'll get to that, no doubt. Second dream enemy. Well, I'll get to second dream at some point, no doubt. I should really remove Kuma from stasis and, like, fix him up. There he is. He still got his little party hat on. I need to stabilize him, don't I? He's malnourished and dying. That's not good. Let's stabilize him so that that doesn't happen. There you go. He's fine now. I wonder if there's any more stuff you can get for Kubra House now. Probably is. Dog has been petted. Everything is right with the world. Alright. I'm wrapping up, folks. Thank you very much for watching. Warframe is, of course, available to play for free. Like, I'd say put me in as referral, but you really don't have to. I have way too much shit. You do not need that anymore. So that's totally fine. Kubra breeding and stuff, it's all crazy. Rush Kumo's recovery. Indeed. We'll mess around with him later. Like I said, you don't need to use my referral code or my referral name or anything. I have way too much stuff already, so it's really not a problem. It's like I have way too much platinum as it is. But thanks a lot for watching, folks. Feel free to check out Warframe. I would strongly suggest reading the wiki, reading the starter guide. Oh, he's wandering around the place. What? You know, I don't think he's supposed to be there. But hey, sure, why not? I'm just gonna leave you be now. Read the subreddit, for the love of God. Like, it's a great game, it's just a confusing mess sometimes. I wish they would sort that out, but, you know, it's laden with really cool content and awesome combat. It's just a giant mess! But it's fun anyway. Thanks a lot for watching, folks. I am heading out to LA tomorrow. I'll be at TwitchCon. If any of you are at TwitchCon, come and say hi. We have an official meet and greet on the Saturday. That should be on the schedule. I'll be in the meet and greet with Dodger and Strippin. And I'm going to be doing the co-optional panel, co-optional lounge on Sunday, I believe at 2:30 till 4. That's all going to be streamed. I think, actually, it might be 2 till 3:30. Just check the Twitch Presents schedule. It's all going to be streamed, so if you're not there, you'll be able to watch it. And we'll be playing various games. Snake Oil, Fun Employed, and Bucket of Doom, I think, is the plan. And after that, I'm hanging around in LA for a bit, so I'm going to be doing stuff like the H3H3 podcast. I'll be going to the to Dodger and Jesse's offices so we can do the co-optional podcast from there. I'll be out to Vegas, and then I'm going to BlizzCon. So I've got quite a lot to do over the next couple of weeks. You'll see some regular streams for podcasts and everything like that. And some bits and pieces of content, but otherwise I'll be out on the West Coast. So, thanks a lot for watching, folks. We'll see you next time.